gets the fringe down, pulls out a razor and goes like straight along my. He lined my fringe. I was like, my jaw was covered in hair. I couldn't believe he lined my up, and I went, no, you gotta fix this. What's going on? How you doing, dude? So, Mr. Midwest.
Dude, are you going to Iceland today?
Yeah.
That's what you're doing?
Yes.
Damn. That's like the ultimate betrayal for the brotherhood.
I guess if you want.
All right, ready? Yeah. No, you don't have to clap.
Sorry, I thought it was the thing.
Welcome back to the Son of a Boy Dad podcast. Today it is Wednesday, April 10th, 2:56 p.m. We are live from HQ3 with our
that morning energy. Fuck is that zoo crew energy?
our guest today.
The weather and traffic coming up in 5.
Great sadness that I declare. Another plane.
A second plane has struck the towers.
Wednesday.
I'm battling a fucking illness right now.
You're always sick.
I
You gotta
know.
get on those multi.
I know, I really
the
do.
vitamins.
You got to get on Ozempic.
Dude, I was getting my...
You do. You're getting a bit pudgy, dude.
You're getting pudgy. I'm
No way,
losing
I'm a man.
weight. I'm losing weight.
I'm a filled out man.
Yeah, filled out for sure.
No,
Yeah,
but you're a
yeah,
grown-ass man.
You're about to
I'm
pop.
a grown ass man.
You're
I-
damn near ready to pop.
Oh yeah, I'm carrying the groceries up and down the stairs all day. You don't know. You DoorDash. I'm carrying the groceries.
An 8-story walk up.
I do have a big old walk up.
Do you actually?
That's a 2-story, but it's all stairs. It's just all
2
stairs.
stories is nothing. We used to live on the 5th or
No, you should
6th
see
floor.
it. You should
They
see
said
it.
it was the
It's-
5th floor. I'm pretty sure it was the 6th.
Oh, they lie about
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
they lied. Yeah.
Floor 0.
Or you'd
Ground
walk
zero?
up- yeah, you'd walk up a floor and they'd be like, all right, you just reached floor 0. You're like, what the fuck
Yeah.
is this?
And then there was a 2A mezzanine.
Yeah.
Because I can't tell you it's a 7-story walk up.
No.
There's no reason anything with 7 stories shouldn't have an elevator.
I bet you were
No,
happy.
it's
then.
crazy.
I bet you were happier then. Getting those
Exercise?
extra
Hell
steps.
no.
The extra steps changes your life.
Sweating.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Any exercise.
I am exercising. I always exercise. I exercised this weekend. I did the Peloton at the gym.
I love it. I exercised this weekend.
When was the last time you exercised?
While.
Yeah,
ago.
exactly.
I was fucking crushing it until I went on tour. And then, once you go tour life, everything goes out the window.
What, because you guys went on like nature walks?
Just protein shakes are replaced by just Bud Lights for breakfast. Dude, that's what I said. Tour life is crazy.
Are protein shakes even? I feel like you have to be working out so much for protein shakes to even be working. Or
Oh,
you get
protein shakes are terrible for you.
the core power ones that are 42 ounces or 42 grams of protein, but it's just milk. You're just getting
for
fucking
some reason
milk
they
fat.
taste better than chocolate milk.
They're incredible tasting, but I
They're
feel like they
the
did
best
nothing for
protein
me.
shake ever.
They just gave me like a flabby front, like a
Yeah.
fucking umpire's
Well,
vest.
wait, you working out or no?
I was, but like not enough. I was like doing like cardio and taking protein.
Yeah.
This shit wasn't working.
I hit the Peloton this weekend.
Did you get in shape? Did it work?
It was great.
Yeah.
20 minutes, beginner.
Some hot ass spandexed up woman
It was a
fucking
dude.
telling you, oh really?
I skipped over the lady ones. I didn't want to seem like a perv. It was just me and one other dude in the gym.
I feel like that's the point of having the lady ones. You perv out and get horny on the bike, and you're just like,
It's motivation.
Nah, that doesn't motivate me.
What do you want? You want a guy calling you a loser?
Yeah, exactly.
You can't come to the party?
Yeah.
You wouldn't mind your high
Yeah,
school?
yeah.
Just a jock.
You're not invited.
Big party of mine. Everyone there.
sorry, we're all full here,
Sorry,
bro.
Yeah.
Sass.
It was crazy though. It was ridiculous. It was like the Peloton thing. They don't seem to be able to. They have a hard time breaking the fourth wall.
What do you mean?
Like they don't accept the fact that I'm not also in Scotland with him riding up these like mountains.
Scotland or Scottsdale?
No, it was Scotland. They were in like the guy was biking in Scotland,
Really?
and he would reference things like I was in Scotland too. I was like, no, I'm at Providence, Rhode Island, in the Marriott.
Don't
in
they
a
want you
tiny
to?
gym?
I feel like they want you to feel like you're transformed to where they are, like you're
Yeah.
transported.
But I didn't.
Maybe there's a setting called, cut it out.
He'd be like, at the
Cut
top
it
of
out
this,
set.
at the top of this push, we're gonna see a spectacular view. Make sure you take a big inhale of that
Oh, he's
beautiful
talking about the smells,
Scotland
wasn't he?
breeze air.
What's he saying?
I swear to God.
Oh, it's a bit misty, but that's to be expected.
Yeah.
Good thing you're wearing your rain jacket, young Sass.
I was like, dude, when I get
Sass,
to the
did you
top
get
of
your
this
haircut?
push,
You're looking a little pudgy, but you wear it well.
I get to the top of the
Don't
push.
throw away that plastic water bottle. There's a trash can at the top of the hill, Sass. Keep it in your pocket, even though it's crunching.
Tailored experience. What the fuck is this? How long did you go for?
20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
How many
6
cows?
miles.
Yeah.
6,000 cows.
6,000 cows, just 20 minutes.
You lost 40 pounds in one bike ride? Fuck, this is easy.
6,000.
Fucking jack.
I do this every other month. I'm good to go.
Dude, nothing's more eye-opening than figuring out how many calories you burn while doing cardio.
Oh, yeah.
You'll do cardio for 30 minutes and you're like, all right, you burned 75 calories.
It's not like when you pump and crush it and you look down. 180.
Like,
that
dude,
was half a pack of M&Ms.
That was one kind bar.
But don't they say you burn 200 calories just by being alive and
think
like
so.
175 like while you're sleeping or something like that?
Yeah, and I would say with Sass, his anxiety's through the roof, so his heart's just all the time.
Yeah, he's constantly
He's
at a
just
cardio.
panicking over slight little.
His whoop's telling him to calm
interactions.
down. He's like, I'm playing Call of Duty.
Oh, man. I
can't
played
square
a ton
this.
of Call of Duty the last 2 days.
Hell yes, brother. I'm happy for you. Tell us
was
about the
great.
tour, bro. Where did you
Yeah, let's hear about it.
where'd you go?
Well, first of all, wait, we gotta say, me and Sass doing a show, Burlington.
Oh, yeah, we're doing a show in Burlington, Vermont in October.
Yeah, did you know?
co-headliners or what? How's it work?
Yeah,
It's gonna be
it's a Sass and Colum and Friends show.
Yeah, we're gonna bring.
It's just like a
people up.
showcase show. We're gonna bring some young bucks along.
It's gonna be a lot of killers,
a lot of assassins,
killers.
a lot of snipers, a lot of grenade launchers,
Chris Kyle's
a
out
lot of tank
Rambo
drivers
with the fucking knife in the
Yeah.
teeth.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, a couple of wildebeest hunters.
I know how you guys roll. Fucking killers only.
It's
Yeah.
called Sass, Colum, and Friends
A couple of Navy
in Burlington, Vermont, and then the name of the tour is Uncancelable.
Yeah.
And there's caution tape all over the sign.
yeah, over your mouth.
Well, I
gotta get-
tried Triggered, but it was taken. I tried Triggered. Yeah, we got the caution tape for. Yeah. I just used my old photo, but the Sass had to get a new one. I just used my old.
the thing that you're really killing is the woke mind virus.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
They're sending us out to Burlington with a purpose.
And we have a little blurb.
Kill
says,
these fucking
sorry,
libs.
Sorry, libtards. Gender neutral bathrooms elsewhere. If we showed up, they have a gender neutral bathroom. We're like,
Make
no,
them
no,
close
no,
it.
no.
Yeah,
no
we're making
pronouns
them
in
close
bio
that
here.
shit, Yeah.
My fucking pronouns are hungry. All right, folks, and that's the type of
That's
jokes
the
you'll
shit you're
get.
gonna get.
Burlington, Vermont,
And
Where's the-
friends.
October 20th. It's a
Isn't-
Sunday. Come on out. First show will probably sell out.
Isn't Vermont low key not liberal though? I thought that Vermont
I think
has like
Burlington is.
Burlington has to be. That's
Oh,
a
yeah,
little,
cities
that's a little
are.
hippy dippy.
Burlington's just UVM. I think that's the only thing there.
okay, so that's the hub of
But
all
it's nice.
liberalism.
We're gonna go up. We're gonna fucking get back to our roots. We're gonna do some fishing.
Yeah.
Have you been fishing with this motherfucker?
Have not, no. But
You know
when
that's all he
when I
talks
say when
about.
I go fishing with him that day, I'll probably just sit there cracking cans, watching him not catch. While he just puts on his overalls like a dipshit. I'm just gonna sit there with my Tommy Bahama.
It's gonna be fucking 45
I
degrees
know.
out up there.
I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be wearing my shorts. And
Just DoorDash some fish. DoorDash some cod. Some
That's what we
fish
do.
and
fucking
chips.
freezing.
I got
in
my own
Burlington, Vermont in October.
Yeah,
it's gonna
and
be
it's-
snowing.
It's
out.
right at the end of hunting season
Yeah.
too, so there's not even gonna be any fish left at all. There's just gonna be a couple of old
Yeah, the stragglers that made it. They thought that they made it through.
the ones that other people put back
Ugh.
are the ones that we get to catch.
These deformed, swimming in circles. Like, oh,
But
you don't
Burlington,
fucking want
Vermont, come out. It's gonna be a big one.
that.
It's
Is
gonna
that
be
part of
fun.
your tour? Because you're going on like a tour of the places that you went with Ari, and you're gonna headline at these spots. Is that
Yeah,
part
but
of that?
that was just sort of coincidence. I had nothing
got
to
it,
do
got
with
it.
Yeah, so Ari had me feature or open, whatever you want to call it.
Did you go first?
Depends on the show. We flipped it. Me and Ryan O'Neill, LA comic, we just switched every show.
Nice.
Which is a problem because then you're like, fuck, did he get the better show? Each one,
Oh,
you're always like,
absolutely.
did he get the fucking better one? But
Yeah.
sometimes going on first is better.
Yeah, that's what happens to me and Francis
Yeah,
when we co-headline.
yeah.
Sometimes the late spot's better, sometimes the early spot's better,
And
you
so
never.
and you're so pissed off, and you go, "Oh, I got the late one today," and then
Yeah.
it turns out the early show was the one.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
yeah.
Well, anyway,
It's multiple shows. It was multiple shows in a day.
depends. Yeah, 2 shows most nights. Some nights it was
Jesus
one.
Christ!
How many shows did you do?
Oh, I don't know.
30.
Yeah, must have been at least 30
Damn.
because it was 20 something days. But I was already on the road for a few days.
Yeah, you were in
anyway.
Austin.
I was in Chicago. Then I was in Austin. I was in Chicago.
He was supposed to do the Yak.
Supposed to do the Yak. They
canceled on him.
I showed up. The doors were chained. They said, "Sorry, not
one of the
tonight."
security guards was there with the fucking red dot on you.
Yeah. They ended up
Don't take another step, son. What?
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
We would never do that.
Well, you know what? To be honest, I wasn't even going to show up probably anyway. I woke up on a Friday. There was nothing getting me out of that bed, especially not the Yak.
They fucking pre-recorded and canceled on a Friday for you?
Some shit like that, yeah.
Damn, that's so fucking whack, bro. You owe them a piece of your mind.
Well, you know what? Big Cat could have invited me on whatever hockey podcast.
Pardon my take.
He could have
his field hockey podcast.
Yeah, I could have came along and go, I love the skates.
His little fucking lacrosse podcast.
I could have talked puck.
If you didn't pardon my take, you would have sold out 30 shows at Zanies.
Next time I'll be too big for your show, Mr. Cat.
Yeah, fuck them, dude.
Fuck you, Mr. Cat.
How was it? You were fucking Ari's dog that whole time, right?
I wish.
Oh, he's a dog?
I did sleep with the dog one night, they said. I fucking...
Freak?
Yeah. Well, that's nice. I fucking... I gotta get bust a nuts. Hey,
you know, dogs
it's like when you're gay in prison. If you fuck a dog on a tour bus, it doesn't count.
How was so did you sleep in the tour bus every night?
Every night. Big long bus, like a fucking huge coach.
Is it exhausting?
Kinda.
I feel like I wouldn't get one good night of sleep.
No, it was good because the curtains come across and blacks it out, and then you're just in this little.
You're driving, right?
You're it's bouncing around. The problem was if it started driving while you're asleep, that was a kind of a cunt. But if it was already,
it was definitely a cunt.
Sorry, that's a gender neutral term in Ireland. That doesn't mean a woman who's slightly annoying.
Now you're never getting on the hockey
like in
podcast.
America, that means a woman with a little who talks a little
with short hair.
She talks a little sometimes. That's what Americans mean, is by someone who has a perfectly reasonable.
She just spoke up once for herself.
Yeah, that's what that means.
She got the wrong order at the restaurant and spoke up for herself. Fucking cunt.
Yeah.
Unbelievable cunt. But I feel like the rocking on the bus is nice. It's like you're like in the womb again.
It is in the womb.
They
again,
shake you to sleep a little bit.
I don't know.
But going to sleep while the bus is driving is fine. But when it starts driving but it is nice to go asleep in one city and then wake up just 8 hours away in another spot and you're like, bang, straight out.
I couldn't. It sounds awful.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's that bad.
It's got
it. It was great. It was a lot of fun.
There's never what about waking up in the morning? Because you don't wake up in the morning, you don't get to lay in bed for an hour.
I did, yeah. No, there was no curfew. There was no opposite of a curfew.
Really? I feel like if I was on the, I feel like
there's no one with like a Ari with a trumpet like.
We all run out and fucking salute.
Well, Ari likes to do shit on the road, right?
Yeah, but you don't have to do anything like that.
You don't have to make you.
No. Now, most days you didn't do fuck all anyway. Most days we were sitting around the bus just fucking scrolling.
Yeah.
Same shit you do.
What's the bus driver like?
He was cool. He was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. His name was Brian or something.
You don't remember?
I can't remember his name. Dude, I was just sitting up the front with that guy, just blackout drunk, ripping cigs for hours on end, just both of us just pitching ideas how to fix America. Couldn't tell you that guy's name to save my life. Dude.
Spent days with him. You have no
crazy.
idea who he is.
Dude, I guess it was, everyone was laughing at me because I guess I get blackout a lot. I blackout drunk and I don't remember.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I just, I know, usually I know when I am, but I guess I get blackout drunk a lot more than I think.
Yeah.
But I know, at one point I was like, oh, you're going to New York? It's like, yeah, we talked about this.
At length. Yeah. We got tattoos.
They also had to realize, just don't even bring up what we talked about last night.
The Barstool had a tour bus driver one time, but he got a taste of the fame. He would get off of the bus and everyone would be like, yeah, Ted. They were going crazy.
Because they made him part of the content. Yeah,
they made him part of the content.
Yeah,
he had a Miss Peaches vibe. And then he would just start showing up at events being like, you remember me, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Ted the bus driver or whatever
and he had
the fuck his name was.
Bus driver jacket and
shit.
Selling Ted merch.
Hope you're doing all right. Poor Ted now.
He had a bomber that said Ted.
I think his name was Larry.
And also in brackets, the bus driver.
He was like, everyone at first, like for the first week, is like, oh, this fucking bus driver's awesome. Like he was like stories for days. And then like a week later, it was like, oh, like he's just showing up at your home.
Oh my God.
Just popping up. People get a weird taste of it. But it was like his last lease on life. He was like 70 years old. And like he's finally getting a taste of all this
he was
fame.
70.
Or he was old. He was crusty. Even if he was 50, he was like 70 presenting.
Yeah.
He was
50 is one thing. 70, you sort of go, no, I'll give him a last little hurrah. Dude, he might be getting some college poon.
That's what it was like. But I think that he was like bringing his wife to things after a while, and like his kids. Like, your daddy's doing good. Your daddy's doing just fine.
See?
Yeah, that's not.
I would all pay off.
I'm not just a bus driver.
Yeah, the bus driving gig was all meant to be.
That's pretty much every Barstool person though.
Oh yeah.
That like gets involved from something not directly working at Barstool, and then they just start.
And then like 2 weeks
Next thing you
later,
know,
they're
they're
like trying to get into a bar, being like, "Do you know the fuck I am?
Yeah.
Do you know what the fuck I do? I work for fucking Barstool. I'll call Dave right now if you don't let me in."
This would be a lot easier if you knew who I am.
Yeah. People
I've
get
heard someone say
crazy
that.
egos over here.
Someone said this would be a lot easier if you knew who I was.
Really?
Well, I don't
Really?
know who you are, so fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, some comedian, he's a fucking dipshit.
That's so insane.
I never do, dude. I was thinking about it. I'm so uncomfortable with the idea of being like, oh, you can let me in because I'm like, even when I go to the shows that I'm headlining, I wait in line with the people that are checking in for tickets. In Providence.
I don't do that.
In Providence.
Why?
I was waiting
Because
in
sometimes
line.
it does feel like you're skipping the line, and then you have to go to them. Excuse me, I'm on the show.
Yeah.
It's also embarrassing to be like, excuse me, I'm actually the reason everyone's out.
Yeah.
tonight."
And they don't know?
No,
That's
they
the
don't
thing.
know.
Was it usually they genuinely don't know.
Like you look like you,
And they
you
go,
don't
oh,
look
let
like
me
it.
get the manager.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Where was I recently where they just straight up didn't know that I was headlining?
Didn't believe you.
And that's a little bit shameful too when you're like, the people in the line are probably telling stories like, yeah, Saz couldn't even get into his own show or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did try to do it once a while ago when I was with Owen at the Purple Room. We talked about that though.
Backdoor secret knock.
I tried to be Mr. Purple, yeah. I tried to be like, I work at Barstool Sports, and they were like, that we don't care at all. I thought we would be able to get in because our company party was there.
Oh, yeah.
It was right after that.
That was when you still boozed though.
That was, well, yeah, it was also like 4 years ago.
Yeah, you were boozed up
4'3"
trying to
at
go
the
to the
time.
hottest club in town.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me work my magic, fellas.
Go to the
Went up
Polo
the
Lounge.
ground.
And then we
The guy
got
walked
in.
you in right back out a different door. just straight into it.
They should have that just to make it a little bit easier for people so they don't have to
take
turn
like the
around.
humiliation out of
You don't have to do the walk of shame.
Yeah.
We were
We're going to bring you over to our VIP area.
There was a guy, we did a show in Toronto, and we're between shows, and me, Ryan O'Neill, we're just hanging out at like in the middle. There's like a middle island, big huge room in Toronto.
Yeah.
There's a middle island where they have all the sound texture. Some guy comes up, he's like, "Yo, what's up? Great show." And then he was like, "Yo, is there like a backstage where I can come hang?" And he was just like, "No." And then the guy was like, "No, come on, let me back in. I know how it works, dude." He goes, "A friend of mine was in fucking like Colorado, and he went for beers with Mark Norman at a bar." And we were like, "Get the fuck out!" This guy said to left his friends and goes, "I'll be right back. I'll get us in." And we're like, "We don't know you at all. First of all, there's no after party thing at all. Can I come back in there?"
I know how it works. Let me the fuck in.
We were set.
I'm cool, trust me.
But then afterwards, we were fucking upset. We were like, we could have brought, because it was like, there's literally like in those big rooms, there's like 12 green rooms or 12.
Yeah, that
dressing
shit's
rooms.
We
We were thinking just walking them into like one of the rooms and go, "Yeah, we'll be back in a second," and just leave them there.
Yeah.
Just lock
Turn
them
the light off.
I thought it'd be funny if we walked them in and then just walked them right back out the back door and closed it on them. Said, "See you later."
You should have. Just the fact that he bullied Mark Norman into letting, or his friend just like tricked Mark Norman into
Yeah.
letting
But
him.
he might, I don't know, Mark might have just been at a bar.
Mark was definitely just at a bar, and then they saw him there.
Sometimes you meet people and they just happen to be at the bar, so you'll have a drink with them.
Yeah.
Like that. But I don't think he was like, "I know how it works."
Some people ruin it for everybody else. Like
course.
someone who's like a weirdo would ruin it for a guy who'd just be normal and you could have a conversation at a bar.
Yeah.
They just punish the fuck out of you, just like talk your ear off,
Yeah.
or like they're just like generally weird. They just want to like cling to you all night and be like, "You're not that funny."
Yeah, oh yeah, they love that shit.
I was saying, "Hey, what's not?"
You'll get someone coming up to you after and they'll be like, "Man, my friends brought me. I'm not actually a fan of yours at all, but
And they'll be the one that talks to
Not
you the
bad.
most.
Yeah.
The guy who doesn't know you
Yeah.
at all. He's
He'll
like,
just
"Yeah,
be-
actually
he'll
don't fuck with you."
plant himself next to you. Be like, I saw David Tell here a couple months ago. He was the best. You, on the
Yeah.
other hand,
Yeah.
you had some good stuff
Yeah.
in there.
I saw Tim Dillon and like, you're like, look, you're not, it's Tim Dillon. It's Tim Dillon. What you're doing is not Tim Dillon.
I had that in Denver.
And then you have to sort of go, is he my enemy? Now I hate Tim Dillon. Like, it's like no reason at all.
Right
but
now
I'm
I'm competing.
Yeah, now I'm
I
just
should
like,
be more like Tim Dillon.
I go, oh yeah, is that what you like?
it's a very weird dynamic because you're talking to this stranger and you think he's like a fan,
Yeah.
and then he makes it very clear that he's not, but he's still like talking in like a friendly tone.
Yeah.
So you're like,
Yeah,
am
yeah,
I
yeah.
supposed to like fight you, right? Like I don't know what are we supposed to go from
This
here?
happened to me in Providence, Rhode Island after a rough and rowdy.
Yeah.
A guy came up to us. I was with my friend and another buddy who had terminal cancer, and it was like one of our last times hanging out.
Yeah.
And this like
Jesus.
fourth guy, this like Punisher came up and he's just like I don't really fucking see it, dude. I don't know what everybody else sees. And he stayed with us the entire night.
Yeah.
Oh my
Just
God.
like fucking lingering around. I was like, no, it's fine. It's
Yeah,
cool,
but
whatever.
that's when you start to hear about people like, that guy's a real shithead. You go, just because he's been fucking famous for fucking years. You know, they talk about celebrities, and then he's dealt with all this stuff. Like some guy
Exactly.
comes up and goes, "Hey, can I get a photo?" And they go, "Fuck off,"
Yeah.
because he's been dealing with it forever.
Yeah.
Where he's just like, "I can't risk it. You guys are gonna ruin my fucking night."
Yeah,
Well, people
exactly.
have like a hard time coming to terms with like people don't understand why like Justin Bieber's like a dick to like the paparazzi. They're like he has no respect for these people. They're just doing their jobs. It's like, dude, he's been dealing with it since he was 13 years old.
Yeah. He was just getting fucked in like
Yeah.
Hollywood parties. He was like, please, can I just have a second to breathe?
Yeah.
Broken in.
Just Diddy, just
Now, ever since I watched the Nickelodeon thing, now I'm playing. I'm like guessing who's been absolutely thrown around like a joint. Who's been fucking passed around these Hollywood parties?
Well, it was definitely Leo.
Leo for sure has to.
Yeah.
And how could you not crack open Leo?
Young Leo.
Young Leo.
Yeah.
That's dangling. I'm not even that into that, but I'm like, I get it.
Imagine
Yeah.
when they found Leo, the first couple guys who found Leo.
Show me a 14-year-old Leo and tell me you wouldn't.
It was probably like Christopher Columbus.
You're
being
gonna go
like,
home, fuck your fucking dumpy 42-year-old wife, or are you gonna crack
or
open young?
perfect crystal geyser-eyed Leo.
His name alone is hot.
Leonardo DiCaprio. He's like
Yeah.
a fucking famous painter with an Italian last name.
It's like one of those
Beautiful.
rare birds that they're not allowed to eat anymore. But you're rich enough that you can fucking like what's that bird, the Toulon or whatever that they.
Yeah, it's like the filleting open that like blowfish that'll like kill you.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you eat the right part of it.
It's illegal to eat it, but I know a guy who can get us
Yeah.
on a yacht in
Japanese
Monaco.
guy who goes
you
in the
ever
back
see?
door.
Yeah, you ever seen Succession when they eat the bird with
Yeah,
the fucking thing?
you have to cover over your head.
You got to put a blanket to hide the shame. You know?
because it's so fucking delicious.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that.
That's how
That's
it
a
is
real
fucking
bird.
Leo.
That's a real bird where they fucking you can't. It's illegal to eat it. They drown the bird in brandy, so that its lungs fill up with fucking brandy, and then they fucking deep fry it, and then you eat it like a chicken wing.
That's got to be a terrible way to die.
With fuck it, dude.
Or
It's a
great.
bird.
Drowning in your whole body is probably just burning.
Or you just get so shit faced right away and you fucking
that
pass
too.
out.
Yeah.
No, I think it's more.
Yeah.
I think it's more terrified.
Oh my god!
no, please! I'm just a tiny bird.
Do you ever see those ethical ways that they kill lobster where it's like there's two conveyor belts and they let the lobster pick which conveyor belt they go onto and one of them goes back to the tank and one of them goes into boiling water?
That's not.
That can't
That's
be
almost
ethical
worse. It's
at
like
all.
Saw. It's worse.
But
They
it's
go,
like,
"Hey, I've
it's
hidden
like
a
no,
key
the lobster
inside
chose
one of
this.
these."
Yeah.
The lobster must have wanted this lifestyle. It's like two roads
Does it say
diverge.
death? Does it say suicide? Like fucking
Yeah, in lobster.
euthanasia?
It's written in lobster braille.
That's
It's so
funny.
fucked that they just like it's up to the lobster. Which way
Does
they
he ever
choose.
get to? And then do you just go back to? Like, is
Yeah,
it
they
every
just get
day
to
he
ride
has
the
to
line.
choose? Like,
I don't know. They might go back. I don't know if they go back to the ocean. I've only ever
Sounds
seen
like
the
Squid
conveyor
Games.
belt.
yeah,
yeah,
it's like
this-
Squid
yeah.
Games, where the chef's like, you just have. Hey, listen, I just have to be lucky once. You got to be
Yeah,
lucky every time.
yeah.
yeah.
You
There's
got
only
you live
one
another
lobster.
day, but you're fucked.
Then the lobster becomes the head chef, though. If they make
Yeah.
it down to the final one,
Oh yeah.
they get a
uprising.
briefcase of cash.
Little-
They can live good for a while. Yeah, I don't know why they're trying to trick themselves into thinking that they're humane when they're just boiling lobster alive.
It's got to be an easier way to kill him.
Than boiling them alive?
Yeah.
Well, I understand the drowning them in brandy because it like
It changes the flavor.
yeah.
But why do they boil lobster?
I think for freshness. I think they just want to keep it as fresh as possible. Like
Why
if
not
they,
just like cut its head off?
I think the head is the most delicious. I mean, we're acting like it's not barbaric that we're just eating the body.
There could be something though. There could be something in the terror of dying that like initiates some sort of a response, some sort of an adrenaline that changes the texture of the thing. There could genuinely be a.
But I thought it was the other way around. That like because there's
releases the DMT. It releases the DMT.
There's a toxin. You get a little bit high. But there's people that hunt deer from helicopters with bows and arrow, and they're like. The deer never even knows. You don't taste the hunt in the deer because you're shooting it in the back of the head. They never know that they've been pursued. So there's like a relaxation. I think that deers like tense up if they know that they're being hunted or some shit like that.
Like an early rigor mortis type of thing?
Yeah.
That sounds like some Native American horseshit. I don't taste the hunt.
Yeah.
The hunt is missing from the deer.
There's no hunt in this deer.
You'll notice on this one, you can't taste the fear.
Yeah. A little bit of anxiety. And not a lot of...
See, you must have killed this one from the front instead of the back because I'm getting a little bit more
Some
of
more
a
notes.
tenderness.
Notes of abject terror.
Also, I'm pretty sure once you are dead, all of the anxiety and fear goes away. I think that's kind of the whole.
You carry
the whole glamour.
Never talking about the soul versus body discussion.
We're going to discuss abortion next. Jesus Christ. Yes.
All right, who else was the guy from that movie, The Notebook? He was passed around.
Gosling?
Gosling was.
Well, that means that Justin Timberlake was too then.
I'm not.
Because they were both in the Mickey Mouse Club.
I like your logic. Yeah.
They call me Lake. Timberlake. Have you seen that?
No.
It's one of the funniest
from the
videos
Mickey
of
Mouse
all
Club?
time. No, it's Justin Timberlake on stage at like an award show.
We might as well find it and show it too.
They call me the Lake. Timberlake.
He was so fucking cool though, dude. You don't realize when I was like 11, he was the coolest man.
Wait, you got to show Colum the
He was the
video,
coolest shit. He had a shaved head and he wore like
He's cool as hell.
He wore a waistcoat and
Yeah.
shirt. Yeah, was that one waistcoat?
No, this is a bandana.
People shit on him for this, but people don't understand
Oh,
that this was cool.
This is
And he dances to the music he's making. Like instruments haven't been invented yet. Like he's trying to please the Roman emperor.
True, dancing to your own beatboxing is pretty cool.
It's sick. And you're a one-man show.
Yeah.
You're like a kid on like the streets of New Orleans or some
Yeah.
shit like that. Just tap dancing to the fucking your own
Do
music.
you think that's improvised, or you think he wrote that one out?
He wrote that. They practiced that.
that was.
They
practice.
call me the Lake. Tippa Timberlake.
I didn't expect the hips.
Oh, that's the
You
part
caught
that
me off
catches.
guard with the hips.
You always get caught off guard by the hips.
Even if you know it's coming, you're like,
His beautiful, sexy hips.
I didn't know Justin Timberlake until Dick in a Box.
What do you mean you
Wow.
didn't know him?
I didn't know who he was.
You never heard of NSYNC?
No, when I was younger, no, never.
What?
even NSYNC were probably before my time. I don't remember
No.
NSYNC being
Yeah, what?
at their height.
Dude, I was like probably 10 when
What
Dick
year
in a
was their
Box came
last?
out.
Like what year was their last hit? Like 96 or something?
No, probably like 2000, 2001 or some shit.
No, because he was already solo at that point. He was off being solo, Mr. Solo.
Maybe 98 at the latest.
Maybe.
I wasn't even
98, yeah.
born yet.
I wasn't. I was rocking at the Spice Girls then. Sorry. No room on the fucking the CD ROM.
No.
No
The
room
burn
on my
CD.
homemade burn CD for.
So the
2000, no,
Lake.
Celebrity. The album Celebrity came out in 2001. Bro, I think I know my shit.
Did
When
that-
did Dick in a Box come out? Dick in a Box was like
2015.
groundbreaking.
It must have been 2015.
06.
06, yeah.
2006, sorry.
Same shit.
I remember finding Dick in a Box and being like, SNL is the greatest thing to ever exist.
Yeah.
I'm going into comedy.
Yeah. Fuck, I got to get up on stage yesterday.
I need to join these two killers.
Yeah,
The original two of the 250. That's 1 and 2 of the 250.
that is.
They were fucking
We're big into the
merciless.
250 here.
What's that?
250. Joe Rogan says there's only 250 killers.
Comedians?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, killers. He said there's like 500, but
There's
really
like 500, but when you really narrow it down to killers,
The Killers?
there's like 250.
All right,
and then
wow.
ones you want to hang out
So,
with.
all right, first off, then,
And ones you want to hang out with, it's even smaller.
that's what he said.
Yeah.
I can understand. He doesn't want to hang out with anyone. I can't imagine him wanting to hang out with a single other human on this planet. He just goes and fucking chills out in his ice bath with a robot. The only person who gets Rogan.
Just a deer that he's like calming down so he can peacefully kill it.
Yeah.
Rogan follows me on Instagram, but
I know. I saw that.
Did you? Yeah. I hit him with a fucking DM.
Yeah. What'd you say?
I sent him a salute. I sent him a salute. No response.
No. Obviously not.
I hit
dude.
him with the salute emoji. I didn't get out and back from the content.
That means you're on his radar.
I guess, yeah. Hasn't watched.
You got to do the show.
He keeps messaging me. I'm like, nah.
I'm busy. I'm slammed.
Sorry, dude. I'm doing fucking.
I got Tuesday night comedy tonight.
I got Tuesday night comedy every Tuesday. New York City. Me and Sass have a show at Downtown Social.
I can't miss Tuesday night
9
comedy.
p.m. It's $5. I'm pretty sure Sass has never mentioned it on this podcast.
No, he
once.
never mentions it.
We've been doing it for 12 months, and Sass has never once talked
I've
about
mentioned it on here for sure.
weekly.
Yeah, man.
New
I
York.
definitely
Last
have.
night's show was legit, but he was busy with his throat
I was sick as
illness.
fuck.
Yeah,
Throat goat.
he's always
I am still
ill
sick
on a
as
Tuesday
fuck.
night.
I feel like I have a fever right now, to be fully honest.
No, bro.
Sorry.
I woke up with a sore throat as well.
I was.
But we were making out furiously this past week.
You too?
No. You were the same fucking game as my dad last night.
I know.
Why didn't you guys link up?
Don't even start. Because I asked to link up and you're like, no, he's probably too far away. It's like, dude, we're in the same stadium.
Yeah, but it was like either he has to go down or you got to go up.
I would go up. You gate kept your dad from me. And
What was
the-
your dad doing there?
That's what everyone's
Were you
asking.
in Milwaukee?
In Milwaukie.
Yeah, I was in Milwaukee.
Right?
They're playing the
Family up in
Celtics.
Buffalo or some shit.
No, my dad works in Milwaukee. I said this 1,000 times.
That's still working?
Yeah.
You didn't
Young
retire
boy, isn't he?
My dad's like 50.
What?
You didn't buy your dad a house yet?
Your dad knows how to use Pornhub?
What the fuck? Your dad knows in sync?
Wow.
I do need to buy my dad a house.
You should, bro.
I know.
Buy your dad a house?
You do. You need to at least get him a
Did you buy
phone.
your mom's a house yet?
I got to get back to my family.
I bought my mom's a house, dude. She
That's the first thing you do. Get your mom up out of poverty. Get her out of the hood.
I bought my mom's a house for sure.
I got to get my mom out of the rich suburbs of Massachusetts.
Yeah, into some shitty, abandoned fucking project building.
You definitely haven't told me your dad works in Milwaukee since I started going there every week.
He works for
No, I have.
the tool company.
A tool company?
Yeah. He
Oh,
works-
yeah, the fucking...
Yeah.
Although I will say this is a bad sign for the people of Milwaukee though. The tools, the Milwaukee Tool brand,
Yeah,
which I've been buying, Loyalty USA.
right.
They don't even make it there anymore. They sold it to fucking China years ago. It's just Milwaukee by name.
What?
And it's a real cook behavior, people of Wisconsin, to allow these fucking Chinese people to
Yeah. Milwaukee.
Yeah.
What tools are you buying from them frequently?
You don't need to buy them. That's how good they are. You just buy them once.
So what'd you bought?
Screwdrivers and
Hammers.
no hammers. No, just
The electric tools. What
yeah,
you got to
I
buy?
some tape. I got some variations of some screwdrivers, different heads. I got some other bullshit.
I got no tools.
I got all tools.
I got a hammer.
What type of a man doesn't have a tool? What?
I got one hammer and that's it.
For what? Killing fucking
No,
rodents
hanging
or something?
up-
Whatever.
hanging
What
up
are you
stuff.
into at home?
Hanging stuff up.
Just torturing little animals you capture on the
No,
fucking-
but I did spend on Sunday. I spent a large amount of time filling up or replacing my mouse traps with fresh peanut butter.
Just trying to find ways to kill the mice.
What
like,
trap are you doing? Sticky traps?
I heard a squeak.
You doing? The squeak's not enough to.
It
What are you
is.
doing? Sticky traps?
No, I have like these like custom traps that this dude made.
What do you mean? You found a guy to make them? Handmade?
My exterminator.
What the fuck is a custom trap?
They're like these long cardboard traps that have like mouse-sized holes in them, and then there's paper towels in the middle because mice like paper, and then there's 2 traps on both sides that I put peanut butter on.
You think
what's-
mice like paper more than cheese?
Just get the sticky fucking glue traps. Fuck them. They're done.
I don't like the glue traps.
Well, give them an option. You have one.
yeah.
The humane way is one sticky trap, one
And the other
fucking
one is
homemade arts and crafts.
I'll tell you what's not the humane
Blues
way.
Clues
It's the glue
bullshit.
traps.
Here's one I made earlier.
paper mache.
How to make a mouse trap at home. Just
Yeah, just
kitchen
cobble
paper roll.
together.
Don't throw it out.
The glue traps are fucking awful.
I know, and then you wake up and half of their body's ripped from their soul, and you go, "Sorry, little man," out the window.
That's what we used to do.
Of course,
We used to have the glue traps, and we'd be in our rooms, and all of a sudden you just hear
No, they're screaming like,
What the fuck? I'll try and move.
And then you'd go and you just like cover it with a paper bag and just toss it out the window.
Just lob it.
yeah, you put a paper bag over his head and shoot it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not really.
Well, the worst was if you tried to kill him, so you could fold it over and then you try stamp on him or something, and then be like,
Yeah, I don't
my
want to hear
spine.
that shit.
So then you just end up going, I just stick him in the trash and go, let fucking nature.
You would put it in the trash?
I just go into a trash, not my. I go to the side to the trash can and just lob him in and go, you're out now.
That's fun.
Sorry, mouse. Sorry, your fucking species didn't evolve as cool as we did.
You fucking idiots. You
I'm
should have found
we
mushrooms.
dominate. Dude.
Yeah.
You should have
Oh,
had
yeah.
mushrooms. Yeah.
We dominate.
Terrence McKenna fucking theory right there.
We
Yeah,
dominate
locked
the mice for sure.
Dominate them all.
Those fools.
All of them.
Rats still are hanging strong.
No, everything we fuck up. Everything.
No, the rats are strong.
Oh, see a rat type of tweet and
That wouldn't surprise me at all.
Yeah.
There will get to a point where rats will develop like languages and shit.
We should start giving them mushrooms and just see if it happens for them.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
they're smart enough where they're not really in people's houses as much. They like
Yeah.
kind of stick to the sewers like the Ninja
Yeah.
Turtles and shit like that.
yeah.
They don't want to fucking busy themselves.
They got
with
rid
our
of the
lives.
rats on my street somehow.
Rats out.
Rats probably unionized. They went up the road.
Yeah, maybe they must have sprayed or some shit because it was getting nuts.
Yeah.
I would be in bed and I could hear the rats screaming
Oh yeah.
outside.
Do you ever go over and shake the fucking trash and fucking they all run everywhere?
No, but I was walking home one time from the
You're a
stand.
scaredy cat, aren't you?
Yeah, when it comes to rodents, I get freaked the fuck out.
You're scared of most things.
Dude, I was walking home from the stand and a
The
rat.
earthquake fucked you up, didn't it? I bet you
know.
the earthquake.
I was in
fucked you-
Providence. I didn't feel the earthquake.
Oh, thank God.
Where were you for the earthquake?
Honestly, no idea.
Bro, with a tour bus.
On the bus. On
Yeah.
the bus. just-
Oh, you just slept
In-
even
in the
better.
in the
Yeah.
deep
Oh my
south.
God.
Yeah,
This
we
is the
didn't
deepest
feel
sleep I've
it
had.
on the bus.
Sorry.
Fortunately, it's got some pretty good shocks. So
You know, Ari was just telling me some fucking funny stories about our friend Joe Rogan. I
Of
don't
course.
know if I mentioned, but he follows me on IG now.
They mentioned you on his, or yeah, they brought you up on the pod.
Oh, just about. But one of the funny, it'd be so funny.
did they mention you?
Yeah, but
What'd they say?
Just
Killer?
so no.
One of the 250?
Shane was doing an impression of Irish people, and then Mark goes, "You sound like Colum Tyrrell," and then Shane goes, "Yeah," and that was literally it. That was it. There was no
And then Rogan was like, "Wait, who?" And
No,
fucking
Rogan-
smash
yeah.
follow right away.
Rogan can't keep up.
Rogan went.
I'd
can't
love if
do
he
his laugh.
unfollowed me. Dude, it honestly might be the funniest thing of all time if I just checked one day and he's just Rogan's unfollowed this,
Yeah, I've
Never
gotten
mentioned-
some unfollows.
from some famos.
Yeah.
Like who?
Theo unfollowed me on
Vaughn?
Twitter. Yeah.
On Twitter?
But this was a while ago.
Interesting.
He like followed me for like an hour.
Well, then you shouldn't have been so anti-Israel with all your tweets. Dude. I knew you. Have you heard this anti-Israel shit?
This
You fucking
anti-Zionist
tweeted?
pig.
Fucking Netanyahu needs to die. He says.
Damn, the combination of Netanyahu and Matisyahu.
I didn't
goes
know,
hard
yeah,
as
I took a
fuck.
swing.
That's Jewish as hell.
Netanyahu.
Matisyahu fucking
What
rules.
is it? Netanyahu?
La, 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 la.
Dumbass, goofy fucking name, to be honest.
I know.
Tell you that much.
BB they call him too now. Like a fucking, like he's a pop singer or some shit.
Who?
Benjamin Netanyahu. They call him BB.
Baby?
BB.
BB?
Yeah.
What, who's this?
BB like to drop some bomb.
You never
BB
heard
like
of
to
B-
drop some bomb on the Palestinian. We're dropping the fuck out of Hamas, man.
Who's
Put me
BB?
rhyme. Netanyahu.
Bombing the boys in Gaza, boy. Bomb the clat.
Rush clat. Gaza man.
Hamas, man. Hamas, man. Oh, Hamas, man.
Give it a run.
Run as fast as you can. A nice little reggae. Fucking BB. Who else unfollowed you?
That's it.
From the goats?
No, so,
Theo?
didn't someone else did, didn't they? I feel like you told me about someone else. I don't fucking know. Your Twitter game is trash now, though.
I
Let's be
know.
honest.
Someone was saying I was washed.
He's retired. He's
Someone
done.
hit me with that Shaq meme of him on the Celtics. And they said, I tweeted something and they said Sass on Twitter in 2024 and it was Shaq on the Celtics.
It's true though. You built up 2 accounts with like massive
I know.
followings,
And then
and then just
the
abandoned
pressure got
both
too
of
high.
them.
No, the pressure got too
It
high.
got,
Right.
it was too, I
Because
couldn't
every time he was
control
about
it.
to tweet, he was like,
Yeah, I couldn't do it anymore.
And you low key would like delete shit.
Oh, I always would.
Yeah.
"Why you tweet and delete real quick?" Or,
Oh,
or you would
constantly.
scan for old shit where you go, "I can't have that."
No, I would constantly just tweet and delete.
Tweet and delete, yeah.
Yeah, Twitter sucks. I don't like Twitter anymore.
But it would be because
X.
you like got like awesome interaction, but it's like, no, this isn't trending to do 400,000 likes.
Exactly. I was like, this is not healthy.
You got to get back on there, dude.
God,
Post-
Twitter
post some
blows.
You should just go on and have some fun.
Do you have any fun online?
You should start a new burner
I have
for
fun
real.
on Reddit.
You're on Reddit?
Yeah, I have a ton of fun on Reddit.
What do you do?
Looking at porn.
Fair enough. It is a good one to go
Yeah.
on. It is. It's a dizzy scroll. If you get it. I had to delete an account. I had a porn account. I had to delete it. It was like, this is the devil.
You were posting porn?
No, I wasn't posting porn. No.
The people who
Porn
post
poster?
porn are
Dude,
fucking
that's
crazy.
The guy
I need
who
the
goes,
voice
I
to-
need to share this to the
I can't be the only one.
subreddit ass. I gotta. Who's got a
I
lot
can't
of
be the only
points?
one jerking off to this.
Who's got the most amount of Reddit points on this subreddit ass?
I need to spread out how many people are jerking off to this. I cannot be the
Well, the
only one
names you find-
shouldering this.
That's the
burden.
funniest thing about Reddit porn is you can just look up like body parts.
Dude, it's so funny. And
Tits.
then you come across a chick, and then it'll be
Boobs.
called like, yeah, and they does crazy subreddits called like lick it and flip it or whatever. And you go, what is this? And you go, follow. I always immediately then you go, because there's like hot and new and all this stuff. You got to go top all time. Let's see what the fellas here have voted.
Oh yeah,
Right,
What
the
they voted
voters.
to be the best post. Here
What is
ever.
democracy?
What is
Yeah.
the best post of all time on?
So
I like, to go
Reddit
to, I like to go
outlets.
to controversial.
It's
What are
usually
people
just
arguing about?
It's a chick with a dick all the time. Every time it's just some chick with a dick and everyone fighting it out. Everyone is fighting it out in the comments.
Mods clearly gave up on this fucking Reddit.
It's the Wild West out here.
Some of the names are just incredible.
Mods, where are you?
Yeah.
This is the 7th trans person posted under r/ass this week.
r/not trans. This is clearly a non-trans Reddit. r/back of knee. It's like how are people attracted to this?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go
Hanging-
in and they break it down.
Yeah. Hanging heels or something.
Yeah,
Like, ooh.
yeah.
No,
Ankles.
arched heels, that must be a big one.
Yeah.
Arched feet.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
there's
that
a-
ain't an arch. And then they have like
Yeah.
the fucking. They
Yeah,
show,
that's an arch.
I'm pretty sure
they-
there's full separate apps for just foot stuff alone,
Oh, foot Reddit is a different
Yeah.
Reddit. Maybe.
like Feet Finder.
oh
that
yeah.
a- is
that's-
I
that an
always
app?
get like I used to get DMs from them being like, "Want to make an account with us?" And I would no, obviously
Absolutely
not.
not.
Why would I want to do that?
I had a boy who would he was tight for cash, and he would go to somebody's house and they would like look at his and like take pictures of his feet like up close,
Wow.
like for thousands of
Does it-
dollars.
There's a comedian from Canada. His name is Trix. He works.
The black dude?
Yeah.
He's hilarious.
yeah.
But doesn't he do like Jamaican type shit or whatever?
I don't know. I don't really know.
Whatever,
Trix,
Trix.
but he
Kids.
has he has a funny bulbous face.
Yeah, he's a funny internet
anyway.
face.
Yeah. So he had a bit of a scandal up in Canada. At
What?
one point. Yeah. So he was like working for some like modeling agency, and they were looking for feet models.
Yeah.
Male feet models. And so he was working with the agency. So he would like message all these young open mic male comedians going, hey, send in some photos for your feet. I'll send them on to the company. And then you could get $1,000 if they pick you. So
Yeah,
all these
yeah.
open comics are like, yeah, great, cool, whatever. And then,
What?
turns out he did it to like all the boys and there was no company at all. He was just like he's just into white boys' feet.
What? Yeah, that guy's hilarious.
That's so funny.
I was right. He is funny.
That
as
is
fuck.
funny.
It's honestly
Yeah.
a great idea.
And
He's
then-
a genius.
Yeah, and then he's like, "No, I never did any of that." And then the people are like, "No, you did it to me. Like, this, you did it. I'm one of the victims. You can't tell me that was like a rumor."
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the cum tribute printed out photos of my
It's
dick
so fun.
or
Yeah, yeah.
my feet.
Put
with
some
your-
lotion. Just drop some lotion across your feet real quick. Just
Yeah.
don't rub it in. Just have
Just
big
so I can
blobs
imagine.
of lotion on your And show a little bit of ass in there. from the
That's
back.
kind of funny though. Like, were people mad?
I don't know how mad they were. I
There's
guess
no
I
way
would-
any of these dudes were like, I was taken advantage of.
Well, that's the beautiful thing about being a man. You just go, you got me. You got me.
All right. But I'm going to be fucking more judicious next time. You're
If
not going to get
someone-
me again.
Yeah,
Fool
if
me
someone-
twice.
If someone
Yeah,
hit
yeah.
me up and they were like, send me pictures of your feet for $1,000, and then I sent my feet and they were like, psych, I wouldn't be like,
No, of course. Having to
I'm
ring
gonna
your
have
mother.
I'm gonna have to get into therapy about this.
We're doing a class action lawsuit.
You ring daddy. You go, hey, I need a cease and desist,
They
quick.
took advantage of me.
Yeah,
Now they just have my feet. My feet are out there
They have
for
my
everyone to
feet.
see.
yeah. But if a guy did that to chicks, oh man, he's a devil, dude.
Oh yeah.
He's a devil.
Dude, there's a guy who used to work here this guy Joshy Crocs. You know this? You know who I'm talking about?
Joshy Crocs.
Joshy Crocs. No, I don't think I do.
This guy Joshy Crocs.
Josh DM?
No. This other guy Joshy Crocs. He was like, his brain did not work. He was like, there was a disconnect between his like brain and his eyes. Because I tried to have conversations with him, be like, this is what you should do, and he's just like a fucking weirdo psychopath. But after he left Barstool, he created a fake agency where he would get like minority models jobs or some shit like that. He would act like the middleman. He would act like he was this like modeling agent for like black women, and just like get them jobs and like take a percentage of it under the guise that he, I think, also was a black woman or some shit like that.
Legend.
Yeah.
I like it. Getting deeper.
Yeah, exactly.
And he would type all black in the emails, would he?
Yeah.
Yo, girl.
He must have. Because I think he got multiple women on it and like was taking parts of their like influencer campaigns and shit like that. He would take like thousands of dollars off of these women. Just a complete psychopath.
Nice.
Which is even a step up from this dude Trix, he's just jerking off.
Trix is just doing it for the love of the game.
Trix is for kids.
Fun.
Yeah, there's no money
He's
involved.
just hazing these boys. Yeah. He's just hazing these boys.
Yeah, if he's not even jerking off, just making them feel taken advantage of.
That's all time funniest thing you could ever do.
Yeah.
Yeah, just make them feel like they're on the verge of feet stardom.
Have you ever talked about? Did you ever hear about the Nick Mullen from Compton and pretending to be a Down syndrome girl online?
No, what, when he did Nicole Mullen?
No. So there was a guy in LA who was exposed as being this absolute creep. I can't remember exactly what he did, but he was like a Second City improv guy, or whatever, and he had a bunch of like allegations against him. And then when they were putting it out, someone was like, "Oh, you need to talk to Nick Mullen about that guy." Nick Mullen was on Plenty of Fish, and he created this is like just something he did when he was in his early 20s.
Yeah,
he created a fake account as like an underage Down syndrome girl. So that he would just go on there all day talking to a man. Like he was just killing time.
What the fuck?
And he came across he matched with one of the comedians. That comedian who was a creep. And the comedian was like, "Oh yeah, I love it." He's like, "Are you a virgin? Come over to my house." All this type of shit.
Yeah.
So then Nick was able to fucking post the receipts. Like, fucking, this guy's a major fucking creep.
That's
so like they actually were able to catch him in the scene because there was like a lot of bubbling, but they could never do anything. And Nick was able to go, "No, this guy is a creep."
Have you ever read?
Isn't that one of the funniest things of all time?
Even it's funny to go online, or if you're a underage girl going online, you probably wouldn't lead with the fact you have Down syndrome.
Oh yeah,
like you probably want to hide it.
Dude,
like
he just Googled.
It's the one place you don't have to have Down syndrome.
Girl. I was like, that's good. And then the best thing is you can just use photos of multiple people. You didn't have to worry. You didn't have to worry about it at all.
The guy was loving all of it.
Have you ever read his old Nicole Mullen blogs?
I read one or something. Yeah.
Did you read the abortion one, the pro-abortion one?
No.
It went on to like it like went viral, and then like Alex Jones did an episode about it on InfoWars.
Oh wow.
Where he read it.
Oh, because he thought it was real.
Because he thought it was real.
That's so
funny.
Because
I think Nick Mullen said like he said getting an abort. He said he was like, "I'm so pro-abortion that it feels good for me." And he was like, "I love getting abortions." He's like, it reminds me of like he's like, it feels like I'm getting scraped out like polishing off a pint of Ben and Jerry's on me night. And Alex Jones was reading it in his like crazy voice. Yeah. And he's like, "This is the devil." It was so fucking funny. You gotta find that clip.
I just tried to watch his documentary, the Alex Jones one.
I saw that on Netflix, right?
But they just go immediately into like listing the names of the kids that died at Sandy Hook.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like, bro, can we just fucking like poke jokes at the psychopath dude instead of having to do a Vietnamese memorial of the fucking the fallen children?
I tried to watch Alex Jones on Rogan, and it's like it's crazy. Like Rogan has to be like, "All right, Alex, deep breaths, calm it down, bring it down."
Well, Rogan's just so used to fucking the backlash now that he has to like fucking
I guess.
I watched his actual show recently. Well,
InfoWars? Where do you even watch it?
It's on just Infowars.com or something.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where, but when I say recently, it was a few months ago. But I was like, tried to sit you out. I was like, "What's going on?" And he's just talking about how.
And don't more people watch?
It was during the King Charles fucking. What do you call it? The day he became king, the inauguration or whatever.
Coronation.
yes.
Aren't you a loyal subject to him, Loki?
Shut the fuck up.
He hates the royal family.
Don't you bend the knee to them and have them on all your currency or
Philly,
some
but you
shit?
don't have the accent, rich kid?
Yeah, fuck off, dude.
How come you say water correctly? What's that about?
I can
Private
code
school,
switch.
huh?
You don't
Real
think I
name
could code
Clarence?
switch real quick?
I know who you relate to in the fucking 8 Mile, you fucking homo.
Why do you hate the royal family? So
I did
much?
go to a private school.
Every time someone in the royal family dies, you're like celebrating on
Of
Twitter.
course, it's fun. It's ironic, but
That's
it's fun.
that's their culture.
That's the
Well,
Ireland culture.
Yeah, they controlled us for 800 years.
Yeah.
They took over Ireland and then just wouldn't give
But
it
they
back.
didn't control you.
No, but
They genocided the Irish people
Yeah.
through a
Oh,
fake
yeah.
famine.
Bring on a fucking black
you-
guy and
are
talk
you
about
a-
slavery real quick, will you? I'd love to see fucking
didn't happen to
sass.
you.
Come on, man, that was weeks ago.
Yeah, you were never a slave.
Who is that
But
artist
you,
that died?
your sister was attacked, but you weren't.
Who is the artist?
Sinead
that-
O'Connor.
Yeah, were you
Sinead
upset when
O'Connor.
that happened?
No, I couldn't care. She's a good artist. Genuinely good songs, but
Did you
but-
cry?
No,
Yeah, you
no.
definitely did.
No, I
You
didn't.
canceled on Tuesday Night Comedy that night. You said, "I got to take
Sorry.
it personal, guys.
This is for
This
soft.
is way too much."
When she
Just-
burned the picture of the Pope, she was like, "It is unconscionable." And burned that shit.
Enough,
I know that
man.
was a
You can't
day
be-
celebration.
I love her flow.
Can't be fucking mocking Sinead.
I like
That's
the
what you-
shades.
Yeah, it's out of respect.
Because you're getting teared up. You're tearing up.
Let me
You
shave
gotta
my
throw
head
the
real.
shades
Let me
on.
shave my head out of respect.
It was a dark day.
She was a good artist.
She
Actually.
was great.
What is that one song where she's like talking?
And our bombs and our guns.
No,
Is
not
is
that one.
her?
That one's a
No,
banger.
that's
Man, I don't think that's
Oh, the
her. yeah.
Cranberries. Where are
But,
they from?
Cork. The lyrics are written. Also dead.
Fuck.
Also dead. All these good singers die. But again, it's like they never die at the peak of their fame. It's like, oh, when people die, it's like, yeah, well, they released an album 4 years ago. No one listened to it at all.
Right, you're pretending. You're like, oh, I fucking loved her.
What is that one song that she has that's like the lyrics are like, it's all about, she did it on like a fucking Tonight Show or something, and she's talking about the potatoes or whatever.
Wow.
This is
Is this an ambush?
You
Have I
thought it was
been ambushed, dude?
No, I'm on your side, bro.
Am I been ambushed? What is
Do you
this?
have any
Is this
Irish
Nelk
in your
bros?
blood?
What are you, Nelk bros now? Fucking Nelk bros? Been ambushed here.
Don't fucking call us Nelk Bros.
You guys are Nelk bros for sure.
Don't fucking do it, bro.
Just after
Sinead
this, we're gonna
O'Connor.
cut to a clip of Sass like screaming in some old woman's ear. Sass goes down to Walmart and screams in an old woman's face.
Just flips over her grocery
And then
cart,
Nelk bros! Yeah.
pours shit on a woman on the train.
Yeah,
It's this one. It's
turn
called
off someone's
Famine.
life support machine. Nelk bros.
She says, she's like, see, Irish people were only allowed to eat potatoes. All of the other food, meat, fish, and vegetables, were shipped out of the country. Bars.
Yeah.
You
The
laugh,
way-
bro.
The way you say
That
it.
shit is.
So
That's
the way-
how she says it in the song.
Yeah, because it's fucking deep.
It is deep.
Do you know? I don't think you understand.
No, I get
I
it.
don't think you understand what she's trying to say.
I get it.
Well, if you read it on a surface level, sure. But do you know what it actually means, though? Can you actually understand what that means?
We're gonna have to take you to fucking
don't-
Ireland to do the work.
Yeah.
I don't know if you art is like they're not saying exactly what she means. It's like it's.
She was saying something else.
like
There's a
an
shrouded
allegory
meaning to it.
almost.
There's layers.
So what was she saying? That never
You're
even
stuck on the
happened?
surface.
No, she's saying that we only had potatoes to eat. All the rest of the food was taken by the English.
You don't get it, bro.
That's, I
went
could see where that
over
was
your
mixed up in the
heads.
lyrics.
Sorry, Chad, went over your head. Go back
Chad
to
Nelk.
go back to playing lacrosse. Leave
Go
the
back
art
to your
me and
hockey
Roan.
podcast. We understand what it was like to be on the Janie Johnson.
Yeah,
So you're-
shout out to the Irish. Shout out to the Irish.
Big
Did
up
you
the
listen?
Irish.
Did you watch
Shout
The
out
Crown?
potatoes.
Did you watch The Crown?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I actually liked it.
It was good.
I didn't like. I like it when they talk about how do they keep this fucking racket going.
Yeah.
Like that, the royal family or any patriarchy that survives is interesting to me because
Yeah.
they don't have a product and they've sat down and go, how do we keep these cunts
Yeah.
in line?
What was the crown? What does it detail the bad parts of the royal family, or
Yeah.
is it just a suck
A little
fest?
bit.
Yeah, they
Nah,
show like Princess Diana dying and shit like that.
That's not the
enough.
bad
No,
part.
not enough. No, not like they
That's a
Princess
suck fest.
Margaret, is it? She had a kid. They said they fucking. They did actually talk about all the retarded cousins.
Yeah.
There was like a home of retarded cousins that they found in the 70s.
Really?
Yeah. You don't remember that episode?
No.
It was a major episode where they
I saw like 3 episodes.
Oh yeah. Well,
and I
sorry
just
to
skipped.
spoil
And
it,
then I
but
just skipped to Princess Diana dying.
there's a home where they just found out turns out they had all these cousins and stuff with
They put them all in.
They just lobbed them in a home.
Was that at least like a beautiful castle or like an estate or
it was
something like
fucking,
that?
It wasn't our grandparents' home.
Yeah.
But it was still outside of the public eye.
That's
Then they have to
crazy.
come out and make a big press release going, sorry, couple of tards in the family.
What was wrong with them?
They're inbred.
Half-bred,
They had like Down syndrome?
black.
I see. Should have just led with that.
Segregation, early segregation. Dude, the Kennedys did the same thing though. They had like a cousin or like one of the Kennedy daughters that they just like
Clap lip.
they chopped their brain off. Basically, they're just like this woman
what?
cannot function.
What's that called? Lobotomy?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
lobotomized her.
They lobotomized her.
They
Did they
really
really
did.
lobotomize her?
I'm pretty sure they did,
I
or
would
at least
love a lobotomy.
Yeah.
they at least like singed her brain. They at least gave her like some electromagnetic or
And what,
electroconvulsive
fucked her up?
therapy.
She was a fucking...
Yeah, I think
dribbling
she was
fucking-
already. I think that she was just like exemplifying, just like individuality. She wanted to think for herself. They're
Yeah.
like, and they just had her drooling.
I think that's how
Well,
the lobotomy works. It's just one, just done.
Here's a real question. If you were to talk to someone who really understands politics and like public relations and everything, will America ever get to the point where they can have a president who has a retarded son?
Yeah, Joe Biden.
Why?
Hunter Biden's pretty much.
No.
There.
He's a legend, dude. He's the high school fucking legend, dude.
Yeah, he's just off the.
Yeah, I think
he's-
absolutely you could. That's probably ideal.
That's gonna get you elected.
Yeah, that would be
You think so?
ideal. 'cause
I
at
don't
least
think
he's
so.
not.
I thought you were
fucking
gonna
up.
ask if there could be
No,
like a
I-
Down syndrome president.
No,
Me
not
too.
that. That's crazy.
I was gonna say probably not.
George Bush?
Right? Am I right?
No,
Iraq War,
but I would say
painting all the time.
absolutely.
You think he's in the middle of giving a speech and then the kid's screaming?
Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna be like, well, no, you can't be president because you have a
You
son
got
with
to
Down
get that
syndrome.
photo of fucking inauguration thing, and he's like facing the other way. Tackles one of the fucking secret security, like fucking.
Yeah,
He's
I
just
think that would, dude. I
just
think that's,
armbarred down a couple of the fucking CIA. Just, badoosh.
dude, that would be more acceptable than having like a son who's a
I just
crack
don't know,
addict who's
America-
fucking prostitutes every night.
No, America won't. America doesn't settle for that.
Oh, I think they would.
I
for
think
sure.
deep down ingrained.
I heard that Barron Trump's nonverbal.
Yeah,
I heard that he has like nonverbal autism.
yeah.
Nonverbal is not a bad one though. That's just like shut the fuck up. That's a not
Yeah.
bad one. You want someone who I want verbal. I want two verbal.
Yeah, girls
I want
are
extra-
attracted to nonverbal. They're like, oh, he's strong and silent.
Mysterious.
Yeah, he's like tall, dark, and handsome and silent.
You probably couldn't be president with a son who is Down syndrome because they would be telling all the secrets.
It might. No, they won't remember it, will they?
Yeah, they absolutely.
He just
would.
walks out with a big book one day. He's
Yeah.
like, I've had this big book.
Yeah.
Where he has like
Yeah.
an alien in a headlock.
Yeah.
he's just like dragging him from the
Yeah.
fucking bowels of the White
I
House.
don't know. You guys have more faith in the American people than I do. I think if you're running with a retarded kid, you're fucked.
If they
I
ran
think
against
you're-
Trump,
I think
like
you're
his
fucked.
son is retarded.
Look at this son. Big head. Son.
Eyes too far
I see him
apart.
drooling right now.
One's over here, one's over here.
She loves the bottle. Drank while pregnant. Loves the bottle.
when fucking
Dude, it's
Blueface and
you
Krishan
showed
Rock.
up to a debate with him. Trump has you.
he's right there. I see him. He's looking at me, looking at the ceiling.
I could hear him stomping before I even saw him from the other room, trashing about, locked in
a
there,
little old for
like a
picture
dog
books.
who doesn't allow visitors. Trump would rip you apart. Dude.
Yeah, that would definitely happen.
Trump would bury you if you.
I think you're right. I think you're right in the sense that I don't think it would be possible to think something like that would happen. But I don't think people would be mad if the president had a son with Down syndrome.
I think they're going. I think they just won't vote. I think there's a part of.
I don't think
they're
Down
not voting,
syndrome
dude.
people have like haters.
No,
I don't think people. There's
No, I think
people out
people
there who are like,
love
I
it.
can't stand Down syndrome people. I don't think
I
there's.
think
that's
it's a
a thing.
subconscious thing. Like it's a.
You see a Down syndrome
like a
person on the
self-hating
street, and
Jew.
you're like, Jesus fucking.
No.
Christ.
He's the man, but I'm not. What's his dad do? I'm not shopping there. I'm not shopping at your dad's
His hardware store.
There's
I'm not-
definitely.
What, your
buying
dad's
Milwaukee.
nuclear power plant?
There's definitely a lot of successful people.
You're
Not getting my energy.
But they
from
keep
him.
that behind closed doors. They don't lead with that.
Yeah, that's true.
They don't lead.
It
with
would be
fucking-
something that like they found out about like the day of the election.
Oh yeah. By the way,
Like
pulls
no,
off
it
a
would.
little mustache.
No, it would be like some the opposing party would be like, drop it.
Yeah.
Let it out now.
Oh, we got it.
It's perfect. We have a bombshell.
Yeah.
Drop it during the debates.
Yeah.
It's funny that you say that.
I
You
guess
bring
it
him
was a
out.
big deal when Dick Cheney had a lesbian daughter.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah.
People are like, and he was gracious about the fact that
What
he had
was
a
his-
lesbian daughter. So they're like, it's okay that he fucking bombed those kids.
What
Yeah.
was his position?
He was vice president, but they said he was the most powerful vice president of all time.
I gotta learn about this cunt because everyone's always talking about how evil he was and everything. I don't know. much
They
about
say
him.
that he was like the puppet master behind
He was,
Bush.
and he loved just.
There's a
bombing the
great movie
fuck out
about
of
him.
movies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was
Vice.
like he got off on that.
Yeah, he would blow the dude. They said that when 9/11 happened, they were in like the little protection room, like the hiding room in the White House, and he was on the phone with his lawyer.
Well, I'm just saying.
Everyone else was like freaking out, and he's calling his lawyer, being like, "What can we do? What can we get away
How much
with
can I
here?"
do? What's
Yeah.
not a war crime?
Yeah.
Figure out what the
Yeah,
Geneva
yeah,
Convention
what's
says.
yeah. What's collateral damage?
Just licking
Yeah.
his fingers and like counting $100 bills
Yeah.
as he's on the phone with
Nice.
Raytheon like a fucking evil
Roger
genius.
Ailes was like that too. Roger Ailes showed up and he's like, "Fucking, we're showing those fuckers jump out the buildings," and because all the others CNN were like, "No, that's kind of disrespectful."
Yeah,
Roger Ailes with Fox News was like, "No, zoom in on that guy falling."
Well, he's
And then he invented the flag. They co-opt the flag. They were like, "We're the Freedom fucking channel." Fox News. It was fucking sick,
Damn.
dude. That guy ruled.
yeah,
Yeah,
and then he
fuck-
just like pressed the button and had like 5 anchors come in and give him the sloppy toppy.
Yeah, he had a fucked up. He had a fucked up broken penis or something because he had blood clots or something.
that's what they say. All these guys had. They said that Harvey Weinstein had a fucked up broken penis.
But
too.
what comes first?
They said that his was from that they took like too much like Viagra and shit like that to the point where it like
Weinstein?
erodes. I think Weinstein like was just getting his doing all he could to get his dick up, and then it like eroded the fucking foundation of his penis to the point where it was just
Oh, like a coke nose.
yeah,
when you
he had
wa-
Artie Lang's nose as a dick.
Oh my
It was just
God.
fully collapsed in on itself.
You would
That
think
was-
if you're at a point in life where you have to take so much Viagra that it's breaking your penis to have sex, you probably wouldn't be like raping people, right?
That's the defense they want you to have.
You'd probably. Well, no,
Ah.
I'm saying like that's crazy that he did that because you'd probably be like,
He's so
Time to
insistent on a
hang it up.
rapist. He's
Yeah.
such an insatiable rapist
Yeah.
that he needs to keep on doing that.
yeah.
He
He's
just-
like, I got to get more Viagra so I can keep raping.
Wasn't it? Epstein's was shaped like an egg.
Is that what they said?
He had an egg cock.
Oh, I've heard that too. Where did I hear that? I heard that recently.
Probably me.
Yeah,
I bring it up
probably,
every
yeah.
pod. I've
It's
ever been
so
on.
funny. Having an egg-shaped penis is so funny.
It is something hilarious
because
about
it's not like that implies that it was also thin at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yes,
it's
yeah.
thin at the
Yeah,
bottom
yeah.
and at the top.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
barely hanging on.
It's like, and it's like when he's getting it in there, it's like the first. It's like a big shit where you go. I just get past.
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I get
Yeah.
past the crown,
Like a
and then-
butt plug. Like
Yeah.
you just,
yeah, you just got to get past the first half and then you're done.
Yeah,
the
then it's
second
in.
half's easy.
you can't even get it out.
Taking it out is the tough one. Yeah,
Yeah, take a deep breath.
but that Roger Ailes guy had some sort of what's it called, hemoglobin or some bullshit where your blood doesn't clot. So all
Hemophiliac?
the-
Hemophilia?
Yeah, he just would bleed out. So that's what he had some fucked up shit with his dick.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Poor bastard.
That's Roger Ailes.
See, he was the real victim.
yeah.
Poor fuck. But there's a good Dick Cheney movie.
Yeah, Vice.
Yeah, I keep meaning to watch it, just never
It's
did.
with Christian Bale, and he's fat as fuck in it.
Oh yeah,
That was like one of
nice.
his last ones that he did before they were like, you can't do this anymore or you will die.
Oh, he had to stop yo-yoing with the weight.
He got
Yeah.
old and fat for it. He,
He
got,
got
super
old and
old for the
fat.
role.
How do
And then, then
He just aged so
outside a
fast.
microwave for hours on.
For the
he
role.
did Batman like like very soon after that too, I think.
He's just fluctuating, fucking.
Yeah.
Getting-
Well, it's just steroids, right?
Yeah, that's what Frank the Tank's doing too.
Yeah.
He's just fluctuating. You seen how skinny Frank the Tank is?
Oh, who's that? The
Looks
big-
like
the
you.
big guy that supports the Mets.
Yeah. You know Frank the Tank. Don't
You
pretend
know
like you don't know
exactly who
Frank
we're
the
talking
Tank.
about. The
Who's
real
that?
Nuff boy.
Skinny now.
Who's that?
Yeah, he's skinny.
Yeah, that's him right there.
You say he looks like
That's
me.
Frank.
Just disinterested boy.
That's so fucked. Are you really starting a podcast with Lewis?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get him to start a pod with me. I would like to do a pod with Lewis. Lewis is a lot of fun. Not like this news fest.
Bro, this is like the hottest podcast in New York right now.
Are you kidding me? I brought up fucking presidents retired.
Ever
shit.
since Matt and Shane
Wouldn't
left,
even-
it's like we honestly might be top dogs in New York.
That's what
We
I've
might
heard.
be biggest in the city.
I've heard you guys. Yeah,
Or biggest in city.
You guys are the new Matt and Shay.
Yeah, who's bigger than us?
You guys are the new Matt and Shay.
Aside for-
That's what everyone's saying.
Most.
Except for
The bonfire,
Are You
soda.
Garbage.
Are You
Yeah,
Garbage
it's-
is huge.
Our average is crazy big. It's not even close to how big. They get.
Yeah, they're way bigger than us.
Every month you look back and
Their episodes get like millions of views.
Yeah. You could tell that they're big
Schultz.
because they're the one that Bert is just suckling at their neck, just bleeding them dry
yeah.
until they go on to have their own arena tours. That'll be us next though,
Bert's
Sass.
Yeah.
Bert spots talent. He spots talent.
He spots talent.
Yeah.
Suckles.
Spots talent. Good
Moves
guy.
on.
I'm
to
gonna
the
start
next one.
spotting talent and just
Bert's another guy follows me on Instagram. Should I DM him? So
Just give him a salute.
Haven't you met Bert like
I've met
10
him. I have his
times?
number. I should text him. I go, yo, King, what's up, King? Should I
Give him-
text
no,
him
give him
now?
the
Yo,
salute.
King, on a pod. Do you want to ring in?
No.
He would ring in. I go, hey,
Yeah.
Bert, we're talking some dish right now.
Yeah.
Talking some dish about
We
you.
need a
and
story.
Ro- Love for you to ring in. Barstool Sports, you know the fellas.
Oh yeah.
We
He
need a
would ring in.
phone
He
and
would-
some
he-
glass when
he-
we need a story from Bert.
Yeah.
Just smash it.
Bert would leave his daughter's christening to ring in. Bert's like, yeah, the operational table. I gotta take this. What is it?
We met him and he did the yak once.
Yeah,
No.
And he was on steroids at the time.
he's always on roids.
Is he still on steroids?
all these boys are on roids and all sorts of shit. Yeah,
They're all still on steroids?
performance enhancing.
That's
whatever.
crazy to be a comedian and just be on steroids.
Well, the steroids aren't so that you can fucking shave some time off your swim lap. It's so your bones don't hurt when you're old. It's not.
Yeah, I guess
So
it's-
It's not like he's trying to fucking launch a javelin an extra 10 miles.
So he can
It's
drink
so
more
that his
next
back-
month.
It's so that his back doesn't hurt when he gets up in the morning.
Kumail though was on him for to be in like
For a movie, yeah. They're all on movie, yeah.
I don't think I would want to be like a jacked comic.
Don't worry about it. Fucking take the edge off.
But if I got like huge, I don't think I would want to be like. Who wants? If you're at a crowd member and a comic comes on stage and he's wearing a fucking, what are those shirts? Those shirts that are always on Instagram.
Like Skims type of shirts, like the male Skims.
the Kim Kardashian shirts.
No, those
Cuts
ones that
body
are always
armor, like?
cuts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's a cut?
The ones that they're always doing the ads, and they're like, it really defines the shoulders, but it leaves a lot of breathing room for the gut area.
Oh,
and it's just a normal T-shirt.
Yeah,
But
but
it's
it's like this. It's True Classics. They sponsor my
Yeah, True
Dude,
Classics.
all
That's
my-
what I'm thinking of.
All these
yeah.
shirts are just like, yo, are you a fat tub of shit?
Yeah.
Yeah? It's actually your shirt, bro.
And then they show they're
It's
like,
actually normal to have a gut at 22.
yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
You're just a dadless. You're just a.
They make it seem like you'll have huge biceps and shoulders if you put them on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, I still have skinny bitch ass arms.
Dude, they
Yeah.
show a guy who's like has a dad bod and is fat, and they're like, why do I look so fat? And it's like him wearing a gray T-shirt, and they're like, and then it pans to another dude, and it's like, because you're not wearing True Classics.
Yeah.
But the dude that's wearing the True Classics also has like washboard 6-pack abs.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, you could have put that guy in anything and he would have
All
looked
these.
jacked.
There's
Because he's jacked.
a lot of shirts out now for the flabby man.
Yeah. And
The
none of them
flabby man-
work.
Yeah. That's not. Yeah, and they two
but
washes.
we're
and
just
done.
like 10 years behind women who are designing all of their clothes to be like flattering for their body types.
Yeah.
yeah.
That everything like high-waisted jeans, like everything was supposed to be like push-up padded bras, shit
Yeah.
like that.
I need a shirt. The only shirt that is flattering for my body is a shirt that's so boxy that it has like edges on it.
Yeah, you need
There's
like
an
chainmail.
edge. There's like an edge on the shoulder.
You need some like armor. You need an
Yeah.
armored
You-
plate
you
like
should
a-
chest.
yeah.
like fucking Dave Byrne and the fucking that band that he's in.
The Smiths?
Nah,
Talking Heads.
Talking Heads.
Talking-
oh,
yeah,
There's
David-
that
yeah,
thing
yeah,
you
that's
use
what
with
it
the
is.
fucking jacket.
That's what I need.
Yeah.
A wide ass suit.
That's the
Or-
only shirt that is like hiding your body.
Yeah.
Everything else, you're gonna figure it out at some point.
Thank God Francis isn't here. Jack the fucking idiot. Huh? I'm new Francis. I'm new Francis. Sorry, Francis, you're gone.
You
Back
bet.
to prep school.
Prep school.
Got his ass. He did go to prep school though.
Of
Did he
course
really?
did.
Of course he
His
did.
dad invented the CIA, right?
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
Yeah. Fuck. How did you know that?
Are we not supposed to talk about that?
No, no.
is that genuinely a secret?
I didn't know that. Is that true?
Yeah.
His grandfather or someone was one of the original CIA guys.
And he tried to get in or
He's
something like
a
that.
test tube baby too.
Francis?
Yeah.
Damn. I didn't know you guys were so close.
Yeah, he told me. Test tube baby.
He crawled out of the test tube.
You should see his twin brother. Jesus Christ, little fucking.
He's on a fucking plantation in fucking England with the rest of the fucking royal
Chained to a
family.
radiator, a doggy bowl of caviar in front of him. Yeah,
Yeah, just eating with his fucking mouth, hands behind his back.
I love the idea. Francis having a fucking disgusting twin brother. Is
Yeah,
pretty
like
funny.
Danny DeVito.
Exactly.
Yeah. Twins.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Schwartz. Schwarzenegger.
Really funny.
What did you say, bro? Schwartz, what?
Oh shit!
You know what I fucking said.
I'll say it again.
No
that shit.
apologies. No apologies on the uncancelable tour.
Burlington, October 20th.
Presented by Black Rifle Coffee.
We're gonna say some fucking. We're gonna say some stuff. So leave the chick at home, all right, fellas.
Yeah.
Leave the girl at home because we're about to say
Dudes
some stuff.
only. Dudes and fat chicks only.
Nah, cool. Some cool cunts can come.
Cool cunts. But Rogan's going to hit you up and be like, the only day I can have you on is October 10th. And you're going to have to be like, no, I'm in Burlington.
Nah,
Sorry.
Harry.
The uncancelable
Sass is
tour
doing the
must
heavy
go on.
lifting. Sass is doing this heavy lifting. I'm dropping you for Joseph.
Hell no.
Bro, don't do that.
I'm
That's
a
your
Sunday
brother.
flight to yeah.
That's crazy. We'll
Sunday-
cancel the tour right now.
Sunday flight to fucking Austin, pain in the ass. I'd rather drive to Burlington.
Yeah.
Austin's a fucking terrible place.
The 250 have to stick together. You guys
Oh, you're
can't-
going to Austin next week, right?
Moon Tower, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Is it? I'm trying not to drink.
I opted out.
Trying to do it.
Cap City or what?
All over. Just a bunch of places no one's ever heard of.
First year not doing it in a while.
I
You'll miss
know.
me.
Same for me, honestly.
Yeah,
I've noticed
yeah.
it,
Me and
dude.
Rome.
I've noticed-
Last year
You've
was
noticed it,
that
dude.
was truly one of the worst weeks of my entire
Were you
life.
there last year?
I was so fucking sick.
Well, you're always sick.
That last year I was really sick. I remember I would wake up and I'd just be like gliding through my sheets, just soaked in sweat. And I'd be like, all right, time to take 10 Advil and go do a 5-minute set at Antone's.
I know. That's something. every single show I have is just a club you've never heard of. Playing Bookies. Bookies gas station.
It's a library, yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
just going in.
And it's a lot of LA people.
It's all LA.
So you'd go up in between, like someone would have like a sword on stage.
Oh,
Someone would be like swallowing swords on stage.
I've got a couple of New York ones. I've also got the international one where it's like me and some guy from fucking Serbia who fucking does an impression of a fucking dog, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, there's nothing worse than when they go, oh, this guy,
He's
huge
incredible.
in Mexico. And he goes up, what's the deal with weather?
Yeah.
There was an Irish cunt that slagged you off last year, wasn't there?
Oh, yeah.
Irish comic? Slagged you off?
He's not Irish. Isn't that weird?
The fuck is he?
American. He's from California.
Oh my God.
What?
Yeah.
Didn't he have an Irish accent?
No, I thought he did, but
What's
he
his
does.
name,
He's
like
not
Seamus-
Irish.
Seamus O'Rourke.
I think this dude has to be Irish.
I looked it up. I researched this guy.
Yeah, because he fucking bodied Sass.
Bodied me, put me in a bag.
The fucking his like Sass's mic wasn't working.
Dude, it was one of those times. Have you ever been up on stage? This actually happened to me in San Diego. The mic kept breaking on stage. And
Just crushing too hard. Just crushing. Couldn't take the.
Yeah, the mic,
Couldn't
the
take the
system
levels?
completely
Yeah.
crumbled.
Can it hold it, Captain? The guy, they've
screws
never
are
had
fucking
someone
breaking.
crush in
Steady!
I was doing a show.
He's too funny, Captain.
I was doing a show at
Too funny, Captain.
I was doing a show at Moon Tower
Nothing to make it.
at a bar. It was a bar show that was a part of Moon Tower.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And I went up and the mic broke while I was on stage. And it was like I was getting so much feedback from the speaker.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to do my jokes, but it's just
You were also
Yeah.
like one step out of the spotlight. Like the spotlight was like
Oh,
right here,
no.
and you were
it was a shit show. It was a
the
disaster.
spotlight is a disaster.
It was a
You were like,
disaster.
it doesn't
In the
take much for you to
darkness.
just step back and go, oh, that's better.
It was a
It's just,
disaster.
on your cock.
But
Yeah,
eventually I got to a
exactly.
point. It's a 7-minute set. Or no, this was 12 minutes. And it got to a point
Stretch
where
your legs a little. Hey, Captain.
he was trying some
Hey,
stuff
Chief.
out.
Hey, Chief, stretch. I found 4 at the back for you. I found 4 minutes for you.
But it got to a point where I was like, hey, I'm there. And I'm like, hey, can anyone fix this? And it's
Did you go?
no one. There's
Did
no
you
one there.
Did
There's
you stop
no,
and go, is this thing on?
And he was unplugging it, plugging it back
dude,
in,
I was
trying to
I was
do
like,
it.
is anyone there
He's
to
trying to
help fix
troubleshoot
this?
it.
And they're like, and then audience members started being like, step away from the micro, the speaker.
Yeah.
And then he was going farther out of the spotlight, so he was just on his shoes.
But no one that was working tried to help.
They all just
were
look
just
at
like,
you like-
I don't fucking know.
It's a
Yeah.
bar show. This isn't a comedy. This
Yeah.
isn't a comedy club.
So I bombed. It was one of those things like I thought once it went away, once the feedback went away, I'd be able to hop back in and be like, well, that was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And then I just bombed I was doing well. And then the mic broke, and then I bombed the rest of the set.
Yeah, fair enough.
And then the next guy went up and he just made fun of me the entire set. Because he doesn't have material, but whatever.
Oh, whatever. Sorry, I wrote a joke there, Granddad.
Sorry, guy.
Sorry, Grandpa. I wrote
Sorry,
a joke.
some of us are working on some new stuff.
Sorry, yeah, I'm coming up with ideas, evolving as a comic.
He destroyed.
Did he crush, dude?
The room was dead, and he like brought it back to like Lazarus.
Dude,
the mic worked again. The lights.
He leveled the. I left as soon as he started making fun of me.
Oh, because
I stayed for like 5 minutes because I was like, I can't leave. I was like, I can't leave,
and then it got too much.
You could hear him a block away.
Dude, the hairs on the back of your the neck just standing up.
We were on
what was he saying?
Anton's
like,
afterwards.
Fucking fruitcake.
I said I messed up my beginning and I said I'm from New York. And then I go into stuff about Massachusetts and I say I'm from Massachusetts, and he's like, the kid can't even remember where he's from. And people are like, no! And like Brone's there, my manager's there.
Yeah, his manager was there.
My manager's like, hey, win some, you lose some.
And we went to... Where was the place we went to afterwards? Like
we went to Anton's.
We went to
That's so
Anton's,
funny.
and upstairs, like people are just crowding around this dude. Like he's eating free
there,
pizza and shit like that.
The management
People are
there.
mobbing him.
Word spread.
They're
around the
sucking
fest.
him off. They're like, this guy is the fucking set of the weekend.
This guy's the truth.
I
Sass
can't
won't
wait to find
even,
out
like-
this guy's name. Ryan, is this something?
No,
Ryan?
I'll tell you after.
I think it's Ryan something.
No, the worst part
I
was...
think it's Ryan something.
It's not. I swear it isn't. I know his name. The worst part is that it was funny because it was like, I left being like, whatever, that guy sucks anyway. And then I went home and I looked him up on Instagram and I was like, this guy's hilarious.
Oh, he's so good.
I was like, this guy's actually really fun. I'm surprised he's not bigger than he is because
Fucking
he's funny as fuck.
buried you, dude.
His material's great. He can go live.
He's
great.
so confident. He's like, I'm just gonna drag this little kid. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
but then I saw him last year. Oh no, that
Even-
was
hey,
last
it's
year. That
me.
was last year.
It's
That
me
was
again.
last year.
Drag me again.
Didn't
No,
even
I
remember
saw
you.
him. I did a show with him after, like later in the week, and Jeremiah Watkins was on the show, and he did the same thing to him. But Jeremiah had a great set, so I was like, "Oh, he just does this for everybody."
Oh, he's trying to just make fun of the
Yeah.
fucking Look at this fucking loser.
yeah.
You should have preempted it. You should have 8-miled his ass. You should have been like, I am what? I am a fucking bum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do suck at comedy.
Yeah. Sometimes my jokes are pretty obvious. Yeah. Sometimes
trying
I
new
isolate
stuff.
the crowd.
I
man.
have an ugly shirt.
I say things that are unique to me, and I try to say it's unique to everyone, but it's true. The truth is, I'm only 22, so most people have actually experienced this, and it's not that big of a deal anymore. Yeah.
It's your first time hearing this. Yeah, I don't have life experience. Oh, God.
What's new to me is old to you.
I remember being in that green room, and it's not even a green room. It's like a sheet that's just around a corner of the bar. And I remember being in there with Shane Torres and being like, that was pretty rough. And he was like, wasn't that bad. And I was like, and then he went up after and just destroyed me.
Oh,
And I just had to sit in there with Shane Torres being like,
God, it's so funny. Shane's like, no, it's all right. And it's comedy. Just trying to comfort you. And
Yeah.
he's like, doesn't want to touch you either.
Yeah.
Because you're sick and wet.
Yeah.
It just slips off
Yeah.
you.
I also had no voice.
So funny. You just got fucking ragdolled down the tower.
Yeah.
Dude, they call it the tower for a reason.
Yeah, you should have thrown yourself off.
A lot of people get their heads chopped off up there, bro.
Yeah. It is fun, though. It's a lot of industry.
Great. Nothing screams fun like some fucking
It's pretty much.
22-year-old intern
It's
from
mostly
a
industry.
company that steals money from comics. Great. Nothing better than a coked up fucking agent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there were more agents there than comics.
Here's
and-
what you got.
And
Just
they get-
ripping lines. You.
Yeah, they
More
get
crowd work clips.
they get shit faced.
They don't have any work to do.
No,
and
they
they're
get-
way wealthier than all the comics.
Yeah, they get fucking
Of course they're so
destroyed.
Comics are so poor.
Yeah, they get destroyed. Like you'll see an agent the next morning and be like, "Oh, we're gonna go
Yeah.
hit this diner for bloodies. You feel like tagging along?
They're in their
We're not
pinstripe
signing you. We're
suits
not
that-
signing you, but you can come and just sit
Come
with us because clearly you have no friends here anyway."
I don't even know who my squad down there is this year. It's gonna just be the regular Austin crowd. Anyway.
Well, you're lucky for that because you're gonna be like Gardini and like Lemaire and all those guys will be there.
yeah, but then I might as well just go anywhere. Like,
When I was there last year, I didn't know anyone.
yeah, I was hoping you would have been there this year. We would have.
Maybe I'll go. I might
Yeah,
just
maybe I'll
fucking-
pop by.
I would have had you back in the bottle. Back in the
Yeah,
bottle.
if I
dude.
went down there, I would definitely get destroyed.
Would you?
Of
course, he's a-
I'm
yeah.
planning on being sober. I'm trying to be sober.
Oh, it's
boy.
tough to stay sober there. What are you gonna
Yeah.
go do? Go to the goddamn comedy jam sober?
Yeah, yeah.
That's nuts.
You got to go to this ping pong spot that we went to down there.
True. That was fun.
Waxed ass down there. Dude, I got to go catch a flight to Iceland.
Reykjavik or whatever.
To Reykjavik.
Is that
Reykjavik?
it? Reykjavik?
Yeah.
I don't
Third
think I've ever heard
Reykjavik.
anyone say it out loud.
All right. Well, thank you guys for listening. We'll see you next week. Yeah. No.
Yeah, loads of dates. ColumTyrrell.com. Burlington. October
Burlington.
20th. Get tickets. Going to sell out. We're bringing our friends along. Colum and Sass and friends.
Yeah.
If we don't have any friends left by then, we'll just be Colum and Sass, I guess. But we're going fishing. And every Tuesday, New York City. $5 comedy. $5 funnies.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. And buy Pop Punk tickets, poppunkrocks.com. God bless.
Goodbye.